From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual, true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
We know exactly where they're at. They're at a record store.
What are you doing?
Jill,
What is this?
Have you guys had sexual intercourse?
I don't know what I was thinking.
Was there a strap-on involved? Anything like
This.
Real reality television, as brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Welcome back to another scandal-filled episode of Cheaters. Our first case tonight involves Jill Kelly, a massage therapist worried that her girlfriend's changes in attitude signal a deeper issue. Jill comes to Cheaters for answers to her burning questions.
What makes Rose special is that she gets me. Like, for the first time, it was like someone actually understood what it was about Jill, you know? Every other relationship I'd been in was just so surface. And Rose is just like the total package. I always thought she was so much out of my league so many times, but every moment was like, she's just been there for me. Rose and I talked about marriage all the time, like about the future, about, you know, raising a family, having children. And then just recently, like, it's all changed. It's like she flipped a switch and we don't even talk about that anymore.
Rose Allen, age 28. A receptionist suspected of taking unauthorized calls from someone else. Briefed by Jill, Cheaters investigators stake out the suspect's place of employment. Waiting for a glimpse of the suspect, Cheaters finally gets rewards with a view of Rose Allen exiting the building. Suspect Allen gets into a waiting car. Cheaters follows the minuscule car to a restaurant. The driver, an unknown male, gets out and gallantly opens the passenger door for Allen. The couple enters the eatery. Interior footage shows the tippling twosome tearing through a few beverages.
We used to always go to the dog park. We have a corgi, and it used to be kind of our thing to, like, I would get off work, she would get off work, we would take the dog to the dog park and kind of unwind from the day. And lately it's like she's always out with the dog, and I try to meet up with her, and she's too busy, or she says, you know, she's blowing off steam from work. It's always, you know, she just needs some alone time. The last straw was when I pulled up and saw her in her car on the phone, and I didn't really think about it at first. I mean, I thought, okay, maybe, you know, she's talking to her mom, or I know she has some friends that have been going through some stuff, and, you know, I tried to just shrug it off and give it a moment, and then I went in the house, and, you know, like an hour passed, and I just didn't understand. And when she came inside and I asked her about it, she became somebody else. Like, she wasn't like the Rose that I fell in love with, wasn't the person in front of me, and it broke my heart. It's the first time that it, you know, really made me think that something else could be going on.
A bit later, Allen and her lunch date finish up. They leave the establishment. Cheaters operatives pursue the tiny car back to Allen's workplace, concluding this day's surveillance.
I love her so much. I bought a ring and everything, and there's been so many times that, like, over the past couple of weeks that I wanted to propose, but there's just this barrier that she's putting up. It hurts so much when you love someone so much to think that one day they might not love you anymore.
Cheaters investigators stake out the home Jill shares with the suspect. After some time, suspect Allen emerges with a tiny pooch in tow. They both enter her SUV, the Corgi riding shotgun. Cheaters follows the suspect clandestinely to a dog park. At the dog park, the alleged cheater meets up with the unknown man in the tiny car. The man, now identified as Bob Duchamp, greets suspect Allen with a lengthy hug. Alan returns to her vehicle to release her furry passenger. Duchamp greets the corgi in a playful manner. Hand in hand, the suspect and her secret beau begin to walk the dog. Sometime later, with their stroll finished, Duchamp escorts suspect Alan and the tail wagger back to the vehicles. Alan says goodbye to her suitor with a protracted hug and kiss. Duchamp drives away in his Lilliputian car. The suspect and her furry friend take off as well. However, Alan is unaware of the cheater's operative who follows her back home. Suspect Alan walks Izzy, the Welsh Corgi, inside the home she shares with Jill. Agents stick to the game plan and continue the stakeout of the home Jill shares with the suspect. After some time, gumshoes spot Duchamp's miniature vehicle drive into the apartment complex. Duchamp exits the car and saunters directly up to Jill and Alan's apartment. Sometime later, Duchamp returns with suspect Alan. The lady places a pink bag into her vehicle. The two alleged philanderers depart. Cheaters follows them to a lakeside park. Alan and her consort walk arm in arm through the park. Finding a secluded spot away from all prying eyes, except for the cheater's camera, Duchamp and Alan make the most of their alone time. Alan frolics with her secret lover for a time. Eventually, the furtive couple walk back to Alan's SUV. Cheaters trails them tightly back to Jill and Alan's residence. Duchamp walks his mistress back to her abode. As he leaves, the cheater's detective calls headquarters to prep a package for a distressed Jill. Coming up, the confrontation.
Jill's worst fears have come true. Cheaters calls on the shafted woman to schedule a meeting to present their findings. Terrified of the discovery, yet needing the truth, Jill agrees to meet.
You know why you're here, Jill.
Yeah, unfortunately I do.
And I just want to forewarn you that I'm about to show you our surveillance, and I just want to make sure that you're prepared for what we've come up with.
Yeah, I need to know. I want to know. I think I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Jill, we begin our investigation outside of Rose's work. Do you recognize that place?
Yeah, absolutely.
We see Rose walk out, gets into that red vehicle, drives away, and arrives at a bar with this gentleman. He opens the car door for her, and that's when our detectives get internal surveillance of them sharing a meal together. And I mean, she has like a chalice of a margarita.
Yeah.
Does she drink?
Not typically. I mean, occasionally, but never that much.
I mean, their cups are empty. They're finishing their drinks. They exchange a hug. They leave the restaurant in that red smart car, and he returns her to her workplace. We see her get out. She shuts the door. They exchanged a quick kiss before she got out.
I have no clue, like, who she is right there in that moment.
Okay, well, Jill, continuing on with our investigation, our detectives are outside of the residence you share with Rose.
And that's our dog.
She gets into that blue SUV, shuts the door. As our detectives follow her, she arrives at a park. She then is seen actually parking next to that same red smart car from the previous surveillance. That gentleman is there greeting her. We see her.
It's my dog.
We see her retrieve Izzy and actually petting your dog, being very playful.
No,
they actually hold
no.
hands,
Yeah.
and they receive a phone call. What you're about to hear is the audio from that conversation. Jill, tell me if you remember this conversation.
Hello? Hey, babe, what are you doing? I'm just walking the dog. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm wrapping up my day a little early. I had a client reschedule. You want me to meet up with you? No, I'm just walking Izzy right now. I kind of just want some time alone to think about things at work, so. All right, you feeling all right? I'm just, just need to collect my thoughts, that's all, hon. I gotcha. All right, well, I'll see you later then, babe. I love you. Love you too, hon. Bye.
I love you too. She doesn't love me. Dude, this is enough. I need to see her. I don't want to do any more of this. I need to see her. I need to talk to her. Like, I don't want to watch any more of this. I just want to go. Can we just go?
Are you ready for this, Jill?
No, I'm ready. I need to see her. I need to see her. I need to talk to her.
Well, look, you know what? We are here, so there's our detective. Camera ops, just watch your backs. Everybody out.
Remember, see cameras first. Together, guys. All together. Yes, see that.
What the is this?
What are you doing?
What the are you doing? Jill, what are you doing here?
This?
Jill?
Who is this? Who is that?
This is Bob. Bob.
Who the f is Bob?
He's a friend from work, babe. Why are you all worked up?
No,
Why the f are they here?
a friend from work that you go drink margaritas with at lunch?
What?
What the hell?
What are you talking about?
Shut the f up, Bob. Like Mr. Oakley Dokley in your smart car. Like,
Rose,
what the f is this? What
Rose,
is-
can I
what
talk
is
to you for a
this?
minute?
And why?
Why are you here with this gentleman?
What the f is this? What the f?
We're friends
You don't listen
from
to
work.
this.
Rose, I just want to know what's going on.
What
I
is-
have
yeah,
no
what
idea
is going
right
on,
now.
Rose?
You have no idea?
Nope.
And what's
You
going
should
on,
leave
Bob?
her alone.
I don't want any part of
You
that.
leave her alone.
Oh, you need to not
Have you guys
worry
been
about
together
her,
for
Bob.
4 years?
I thought we were building a life.
Rose, I just got a quick question for you. Have you been with her for 4 years?
We've got a life.
Yeah,
Why?
no.
You guys share a home together?
Nothing
Yeah,
with
for a year
her.
now.
You
Why?
have nothing,
Is
Bob.
there a reason why you're with this gentleman?
With
Yeah, we're
Mr.
friends from
Oakley
work.
Dokley.
Friends from...
Yes.
Smart car.
Do you kiss all your friends from work?
Future my
Yeah,
ass.
yeah.
We have a future.
As I have footage of you guys actually kissing. Rose, she hired us because she literally came in tears because she could not find out what was going on with you.
Coming up, the conclusion.
We know exactly where they're at. They're at a record store.
What are you doing?
Jill, what are you doing here?
This? I thought we were building a life.
Is there a reason why you're with this gentleman?
Yeah, we're
Mr.
friends from
Oakley
work.
Dokley.
Have you guys had sexual intercourse?
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Yeah?
You slept with him?
Was there a strap-on involved? Was there anything like
I am a standard just guy.
Get out of
a
the way,
standard
Bob.
just guy?
This guy. Like,
So,
I can't, Rose.
Why
like,
does
I
a standard just guy
know
break
why
up
you're
a
doing
relationship
this.
between two
Why are
women
you
who've been
doing
together for
this?
4 years?
So sorry, honey. I'm so sorry.
And the dog? You took Izzy.
It was just
good
a
dog.
walk. We hadn't done
No,
anything
it wasn't
yet.
just a walk. I saw what it was.
You
I
guys,
saw all of it.
you guys held hands in the park, walking Izzy?
And you kissed him.
So you saw how happy
That's supposed
the
to be
dog
like
was.
our child. That's
That
like
was
our
just us
baby.
flirting.
It's part of us planning a life. Like you can't even, be faithful with me and the damn dog. And then with him?
I love you.
Was
I
it-
love Tizzy. That is our family. I'm sorry
That's
we got.
the family?
If that's
Come
our
on, we
family,
can
then what are
have-
you
we can
doing
start
here
a
with
family.
Bob?
Say one more word, bitch, and I
You're
will slap you.
breaking my heart.
Shut
You're
the
breaking
f- up.
my heart, dude. Like,
I am so sorry, honey. I'm so
Are you?
sorry.
Are you really sorry?
And you feel no remorse?
Nobody gives a f- what Bob feels,
Why would
Bob.
I care?
I have been depressed about
And I've been trying to find out what's wrong.
Let's go get Bob's side of the story.
There's a lot of mixed.
But this to me, Rose, this to me is not a rose. That is a wilted ass dead flower.
You're on the phone telling me you love kind of man stands there while you're telling me you love him. You love me.
I don't know what you want me to tell you, babe.
I want you to tell me why. And I want to know you what kind of man? Like you heard her on the
Because
phone
you wouldn't
telling
marry
she loves me.
You told me.
Loves me.
She's got to protect her interests.
Interest in what? Not in you.
Hun, it's fine.
I mean, like, what did you think you were gonna get out of this, Bob?
I thought I was going to get a beautiful young woman who's interested in having a good time and a long life together.
How do you know down the line she's not gonna go back the other way and be with another woman?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect either. I'm not.
That's a way.
I'm not a perfect person. And as much as you're breaking my heart, you are my person.
After all this time?
You're my person.
Really?
And I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Like, do you love me?
Yes, I love you. I will marry you, babe. It'll never happen again. I promise.
You have to promise.
I promise.
Witness?
You have to promise.
Witnesses?
Look,
Yeah, I saw that.
look at my phone. You can do whatever you want, babe.
You can't do this again to me. I'm not doing this again.
I understand. I will never, ever hurt you like this again.
This guy. Yeah, what the Bob? Yeah, what now? She loves me, Bob.
Hey, you get her. You take her.
Let's see that ring. It is, but my question is, are you ready for this?
Yes, it means eternity. That's all I want. Eternity with one person.
She's gonna marry me, Bob.
That's fine.
She's gonna marry me.
That's fine.
Then why the are you still here?
I only had one moment of weakness and I already regret it. I already regret it.
Talk to her, communicate. If you're upset about something, tell her.
You're never gonna touch my dog again.
Babe, it's over. It's over.
You think this is over, Bob?
Oh,
you think
easily,
you can
easily.
No, I got strap-ons bigger than that. Your little ass car like your little ass.
My bank account's bigger.
The rock I gave her's bigger than your car, you pussy. You can't do this to me again. I can't.
You guys literally just put a ring on her finger.
I love her.
Do you have your phone with you?
Yeah.
You want a picture?
As stupid as it sounds.
All right.
This is my person.
Guys, can you get some light on them, please? So I can get a picture of that and the ring as well. Beautiful. You can smile, Jill, if you can.
Despite the chaos of the confrontation, it seems to be a happy ending. Later, Cheaters reveals what plan Jill has for the future. But next, Maddie, a former suspect, details her involvement the time she was busted by Cheaters.
When the Cheaters crew first came in, when I was in mine and Abdul's house, I was extremely confused. And then once I figured out what was happening, I was instantly pissed off at Abdul. And I just wanted to make sure, at first I was trying to make, like, possibly if Cameron could not see what was happening and not know what was going on. But Cameron knew about Abdul the whole time, so it was really just kind of embarrassing for Abdul.
Where is he?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about?
No, Abdul.
Where is he?
Hi, what do you...
Where's the guy that you've been sleeping with?
I'm just sitting here. What the is all this? What?
Why are you pushing me? Don't push me.
What's
Is he in here?
Want me to tell you what's happening?
We were just kind of complacent in our relationship, and we didn't love each other anymore. He never came and hugged me. He never came and kissed me. It was just kind of, he was supporting me, and I was helping him too as well. We were just almost like coexisting together. So I really think that, I don't believe that Cheaters was the right way for us to go about ending our relationship. And if I could go back and pick a different route, I would definitely have just come forward and told Abdul the truth.
Where is this guy?
Oh my God.
Hey, man. Hey, what the? What the? Yeah, that right there, man.
You appreciate this?
Is this what you want? Cameron! Is this what you want? Abdul! Come on, man.
I have a question for you, Maddie. Why did you do this?
After the confrontation and everything went down, I moved out of the house. Abdul kept the house, and me and Cameron moved into our own home. And actually, at that point in time, I found out that I was pregnant, 3 months pregnant with Cameron's baby. So now we have a beautiful baby girl. And I don't talk to Abdul anymore. I'm sure he's moved on with his life. Me and Cameron are very, very happy together.
Directly after the chaos of the confrontation, Jill Kelly basks in the knowledge that the suspect, Rose Allen, will be with her permanently. As Jill states to Cheaters producers, "Rose is my person, mine. You got that, Bob? Mr. Oakley Dokley in a smart car?" The suspect, Rose Allen, answers all questions put to her by Cheaters producers. She claims that she had been waiting for Jill to advance to the next stage of their relationship. When Jill didn't, Allen felt the need to move on. Now that Jill has proposed, Rose Allen is certain they will have a long, healthy marriage. Companion Bob Duchamp had a few statements for Cheaters producers. When asked how he felt about Jill and Alan's impending wedding, Duchamp says, "Of course I'm upset. Rose was supposed to be with me. Look, all I was trying to do was get my retirement set up and be able to share it with someone. You know, my happy ending."
Cheating is a crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.